Welcome to Nostalgia Chats podcast, where we take you to the past and present time. With the OG crew, we are your talk hosts, Danny,
Harry.
Carmelo.
Chad.
Okay, what's up and welcome back to Nostalgia Chats podcast. Today we're talking about the supernatural, ghosts and goblins, unexplained experiences, and the stuff that makes you question what's really out there. Do we believe? Have we experienced it? And why do the stories stick with us? Whether you're a skeptic or fully convinced, things might get spooky. Sometimes I'm scared. So, what's up, Chad? You believe in any other stuff? And in the goblins and Martians and stuff?
It's weird because, like, when it comes to aliens and things like that, I do believe that they exist. Do I think that they're in like Texas or people seeing them in their barns? No, I don't believe that.
Anal probing?
Yeah, all of that weird stuff. Nah, that's just people doing that
They just making shit up.
They be doing
Yeah, they doing the anal probing in their rooms. But I
saying
do
it's
think,
aliens.
yeah, saying it's aliens that did it to them. Yeah, okay. So I'm a little more like on the skeptical side about that. I think I would be naive to think that we're the only, race of beings that exist out in the vast universe. But do I think that the aliens maybe look the way people think with like the big heads and little bodies and all these things? Like, I don't think so. By the way, Carmelo, actually, never mind. I'm not going to say that.
Go ahead.
Yo, do you remember one of the funniest things you said when we was kids? You say, yo, if an alien was giving you a hand, you'd be like this.
Yeah.
He's lying. You put that on me.
I know it was mad funny. But now when it comes to like the supernatural stuff, I do believe in that. I'm more inclined to believe in that. Like in terms of like ghosts, like spirits, things like that. I do think some of it is like our mind playing tricks on us to a degree because we believe it so much. But I do believe that like in like bad spirits and like things like that, because if I remember when Wilson, we were all going to Wilson's, they was like into like the Ouija boards and all of this. As soon as they pulled that out and put it on his bed, I said, yeah, I'm leaving because I'm not bringing that home with me. And I walked right out. I wasn't playing those games.
Wilson saw the Reaper.
So a piece.
Randy had him. He said, I swear to God, I saw the Reaper. I swear. Y'all don't believe
Shut
me.
up, Wilson. Shut up, Wilson. And what he did, okay, I know. So, but I do think a piece of it is like our mind playing tricks on us because we do believe it. So yeah, I'm just way more inclined to believe that
you want to see something so bad that you actually think you see it in the dark. So you start seeing stuff.
Yeah, like you get so scared that you believe you see it. So I do think that it's I'm more inclined to believe that. I do believe in like bad spirits and like, bad juju or things following you and stuff like that. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I'm more inclined to believe that. What about you, Harry? How do you feel about that stuff?
I think I've always believed in, because look, we don't know what happens when we die or whatever. We don't know if we come back as somebody else reincarnated or when, like they say, a spirit, we just looming around outside. We just don't know. Nobody has died and came back and told us what happens. So yes, I believe sometimes you could kind of see something in the dark, but is it really something there or is it just your mind? You just never know. It could be a bunch of things. You probably heard something and it was probably the floor cracking or something. We don't know. We live in an apartment building. There's always noise all over the places. So you got to try to debunk it first and then go from there if it's real or not. But to answer your question, I do believe in that stuff. Like the universe is so vast. Like, why can't it be believable? And like the aliens thing too. Like there's so many different things. Like the aliens could look like us, but we just call them aliens because they're not from here. So they're an alien. They could look like humans. Like we can't be the only planet like that are like us. Like we just
go ice on them.
Yeah, no, we just we just know. Yeah, and the aliens. But
You know what's crazy, Harry? As you was talking, Danny was smiling so hard. He couldn't wait to say that.
He was
Like, he
waiting
was
for his
you know when
opening.
you laughing at your own joke in
I
your
had to
own
wait for the
mind?
opening.
Yeah,
He
he was
did though.
waiting.
Yeah, so like the whole galaxy is so vast, and like we already know what's in our solar system. We don't know what's beyond that. We do know, but we can't see inside the other galaxies and planets. So of course there's probably something out there. They probably got better tech than us. Well, a lot of people say that, but they probably do. We don't know. Have we been visited by them? We don't know. We could visit them? No, we can't. That I do know. Like it'll go to the moon. We take like fucking like 10 years to go to the moon. Nah, it's not even that long, but still. There's also been theories that that wasn't true, but it was true to me. From what I think, people, man, really didn't land on the moon. But not to get off track. But the ghost thing, like
You said did or didn't?
I think that they did to me, land on the moon.
All right.
I
That's
don't
me.
know.
Everybody could think it's bullshit or whatever, but everybody got an opinion.
Before you keep
Like
going,
Ripley's,
my
believe
thing
it or
is,
not.
if we went to the moon so many years back, why can't we go now?
Why would you go back?
Why haven't they went back?
But why?
Why haven't they went back?
What for?
Why not? Why go check it out again? Like, why not?
Well, I think as of right now, there's no reason to. There's not much you could do there. It's not like you could start a life there. They already know the gravity and
You know.
everything. But
Go show me the picture
yeah, but-
of
And it
that
costs
flag up
mad
there.
money.
now we
And
went
it
off
costs mad
topic. Now we
bread to
went to
go, too.
astronomy or something. We're on topic.
Leave it, bro. It's fine. Yo. Like,
This is a
I
different
get
thing.
Harry.
Yeah, so like there has to be life on another planet. We don't know if it's like Namek from Dragon Ball or something like that. Like we would just never know. Like nothing has been invented that we can go and see other life. Yes, there's been sightings. I don't know if that's true or not. That they see UFOs, flying saucers. We don't know if it looks like that. That's just probably the '60s or whatever when it was popular at the time. It was like a alien boom thing. We don't know what they look like. They could look like that game Abe or whatever for PlayStation. But the ghost is always a touchy story. Like some people believe in it or not, like the like voodoo and all that stuff. If that goes with that, I'm not sure. Like with evil possession, yes, we've
Yep.
seen it in movies, but has it been? I know there's been cases where like, but is it real? So I think some of them could be real, or like because everybody was so close minded back then that they believe everything they see back then, or the word of the mouth spread. But to answer that, until we get into more details, I do believe in ghosts, and the other one with aliens, we're not alone. How about you, Carmelo?
for me, it's like these two topics are something that I actually spend a lot of time looking up and yeah. So as far as the alien thing, I do believe they exist. Not too sure how to describe what they look like or if they're like green or the anal probing and all of that, but 100% sure that they exist. I don't know if you guys have seen the show. There's a show on Netflix called the Three Body Problem. So pretty much it deals with a scientist sending signals out to the to the universe, and then finally they get contact with somebody, and the other side tells the people on Earth stop sending messages, because if everybody else finds out, we're gonna come over and we're gonna take over your planet. And then the scientist sending the signal told them to come because we're doomed or something. So they ended up, coming or whatever the case may be. I say that to say, smart civilizations, they wouldn't. It's like they call it the dark forest theory, meaning if you're in a dark forest, you stay quiet because you don't want to alert, like the real predators, right?
Yeah.
So you stay quiet. So that's why we're not able to find aliens ourselves, because they don't want to be found on purpose because they have the technology not to. And then we the dumbasses sending signals out, because I know they've done that. They've sent satellites and shit into outer space with like where we're located and everything. It's like a disc. I forgot what they call it. But yeah, I really do think that aliens do
I
exist.
thought, not to cut you off, I thought you was gonna say Ancient Aliens. That show. You ever seen that show? Ancient Aliens.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's cool. mean, I don't know how to feel about that because it's like they came and then they left, and it's just like I don't know. There's like a lot of questions still, like how the pyramids
I'm
was
about to
built
say that I
without
don't
technology.
believe the aliens did that. I believe that they did do that, and it took thousands of years to build them. Some of them, the
Yeah.
pharaohs, the kings, died before they were even completed. They went over and over like different cycles of kings,
Yeah, but some
generations.
they don't. We don't have the technology now to do that, to replicate it. So how they did it, back in the day, they
I
just
think
used like wooden
they
poles.
rope. I think rope and all
Rope,
that stuff. I don't.
So
yeah.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
showed how the Egyptians make the brick or whatever. They showed it. It was with some mud or something like that, and they used to be white.
Clay,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
like clay, yes. And then to the hardens, yeah. Then they used to be white. The pyramids
yeah. I
back
don't know,
then,
man.
smooth, smooth
But
white.
one of the theories is that one of the demigods
King
came
Tut.
and told them how to build it or whatever, something like that. I seen
Yes,
that helped them how to build it. That's why it's
Imhotep.
is years ahead. And then they
I
build
seen
it
the mummy.
to his thing.
Yeah, that is true though. I think Brendan Fraser killed him.
Imhotep.
Imhotep.
yeah, but
He would never eat.
but that's
He would never sleep.
but see that's like in there's actually in books they took out of the Bible. I forgot what chapter they were. That they say that the angels,
Revelations.
yeah, like the quote unquote the angels came down from earth and they made it with women, and they made like Hercules was like the son of a god. Like you see that like there's certain characters that exist because they were you know
Yeah,
they
in
made
different
it with.
mythologies, but in
Yep.
Christianity, there's no such thing as a demigod.
Yeah,
Yes,
but then you got Goliath. Goliath was
They're
considered
called
like
Jack and the
they're called
Beanstalk too.
something. They called Nephilim.
Jack and
In Christianity, they called Nephilim because it's the
Yep.
angels sleeping with with the humans,
Yeah.
not God or Jesus or whatever
Yeah.
doing it.
So you got that, and then when it comes to
This is crazy, man.
when it comes to like spirits and ghosts and stuff like that, I don't like goblins and like stuff like
Demons.
that. I don't believe in like the
Yo, we got
Well-
goblins in 138th Street. What are you talking about? All them crackheads are goblins.
Hunchback and all
There's a
that.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Demons.
Yo,
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok that there's a dude in third with a stop sign that he don't work. That's not his job or anything. He's just a random dude. He got a reflector jacket
Directing
on with a stop sign.
traffic.
Yeah, just out there
A good
like wilding.
Samaritan. That's a good one.
Like,
Yeah, helping out the
Yeah.
community.
yeah, like would you stop if it's
But-
like yo? Yeah.
So Carmelo, you believe in
So
God and all
anyway-
that stuff? Because spirits kind of have
Not
to do
the-
with religion too. It's kind of religious too. You believe in
Yeah,
God and all that
no,
stuff?
I do believe. All right, I do believe in a higher power or not. You see, because everybody has their own
I
like
know it's a
Bible,
touchy subject.
Quran. There's different books.
For everybody.
No, it's not that. It's that everybody has their own. I don't believe that God is the white man that they put. You know what I'm saying? Like, pictures.
But
Not that.
God has no image though.
I don't know if you're asking me that. That's why, like,
No, you mean
know?
Jesus. Jesus, God has no image.
all right, bro. But but we still like
Slow
I don't
down.
believe
Slow
in the
down.
white man that they depict. I believe there is a higher power. I do believe that.
Santa Claus is
Facts.
white though. He's not Puerto Rican either.
He could be white. He could be white. So, who's Santa Claus? Ain't Jesus? Maybe not the same. They cousins.
You know, it's
They
crazy. You come here, he not white. I
So
tell
what
you
is
that.
he?
You come in my
So
house,
what's
he
that?
ain't white.
So what's Jesus? Peruvian?
Bro, he was born in Egypt.
He was born in
Wasn't he?
Egypt, man.
Yeah, so
Yes, he
he's-
was. He was
come
born
on,
in
dude,
Egypt.
like-
That's,
he
that's
was
in Africa,
he
man.
was
Yeah.
a brown skinned person.
People like that, people in Egypt don't look like that.
He was
man.
a
They don't
brown
look-
skin.
They don't look white with blonde hair and blue
The
eyes.
son
They
cooked
got
them
curly
though.
hair.
The son cooked them. Nah, he
They
didn't have
got
curly hair, bro.
hair, man.
He used a straightener.
Bro, if you
the Jerry curl.
if
He
you
said
listen
the
to
Michael
if you
Jackson
read the
Jerry curl.
Bible, that's how they describe him, man. They describe him with curly hair, man, and olive colored skin.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
so
so
the ghost thing.
I do
Because if
so
you
yeah,
believe in that, you gotta believe in
So-
ghosts too.
Yeah, but when you're saying demons, right? There's for like the yin and yang, right? You got good and you got bad. Like everything can always be good and everything can
There's a
always
balance.
be bad.
It's like a
There's always
balance.
like there's a balance. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Release
believe in
this
that.
demon.
Yeah.
In energy, like two in energy, like the negative energy, like
Yep,
positive
that you
energy,
put
like you
out.
know what I'm
I
saying.
believe that,
So
man.
it's
That's a
like
fact.
it's like
To
you
become
ever
a
been
nation.
pissed off and then you ever been pissed off and then it's kind of like you just scream at somebody or something and then you feel like relief and then that person, you know what I mean, like they take
They'll
that
feel
like when
shitty.
I used to get that. Yeah, I used to get that like when I worked the customer service on like on phone, and it's like when they would call and complain, they giving you all that negative energy. That shit is draining, bro. By the time I got home, I was just like, the fuck, like you know what I'm saying? Because that's that transfer of energy, and at the end of the day, that's what spirits are. They're energy, and sometimes they could you could see like physical attributes. So like I'm gonna give you an example. So when I there was a time like this happened like about 10 years ago. Um when me and my wife would be sleeping, we would feel the bed like somebody was sitting at the edge of the bed.
Like paranormal activity.
And then yeah, like no, like if somebody's coming, like if you're sitting in your bed and then I come and I just sit down, you feel me. Like you don't have to see me, but you feel it. So I've had a lot of that happen,
So
and then we gotta cleanse the house.
you feel like you're being
And
watched
yeah, it's
while you sleep,
yeah, it's
and you
crazy.
open your
Yeah,
eyes
and then
like,
you
ah,
feel
there's
like
nothing there. You open it like, I hope I don't see shit there. You know, like, there better not be somebody standing there.
yeah, I don't know if it's mental or anything. Like you feel it like touching your arms and shit. Like I've felt some pretty crazy shit, and it's just like it's hard not to believe it, you know. And then you growing up, like you know, I'm from Central America, and there's a lot of stories because it's kind of like it's weird, right? They mix because they mix religion, like Catholic religion, with Cubans. No, Cubans do Santeria, and then they have like spirits that help them. And so
It's
then
like
you got
Catholics
Catholics, and then you light
that
the
that pray to
candles, and
statues.
Yeah,
yeah, and then you have
The Catholics pray to
the
statues.
yeah, they
botanicas,
blend it
the
Yeah,
together. Yeah,
botanica.
yeah.
yeah. So they blend everything together. So I grew up in that. So I used to think that the dudes with the little heads was like some witchcraft
The
dudes
head
and shit,
shrinkers.
like the dudes from the block. Yeah, with the little heads was like, yo, they used to be like
Yeah.
stories and shit. Like they like some witch masters and shit like that. They put spells on people. So it's like that's why I ain't really mess with them like
You
that.
got to get the holy water.
But yeah, they that right there, like I believe in like that all energy and stuff like that. Like even when we pass, I believe that some pieces of us still stay here because you still have people that remember you. And I don't really think you ever die. It's just your vessel, right?
So,
Um,
so you think there's life after death?
yeah,
You see
pretty
the
sure there
people
is.
that
Like the
that have been
album.
gone for years.
Yo,
The Biggie
sometimes I be
album, no?
thinking deep. It was like, yo, how do I know if I didn't already die? And I'm like to the next day, like you know what I'm saying?
Like,
And
am I
like the
dead?
Truman
Even though you
Show,
die, yes.
that shit
Like
is
you
that shit was
die,
freaky, bro.
like if you die now, but then you know your conscience is like, oh shit, I didn't even know I died. No, right?
Yeah.
Is it like that? You think?
Um, and the movie Ghost, right? That he passed, that he didn't even know he passed. And he was just, what is Ghost?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Because
that was
he
Ghost.
saw himself.
Yeah.
Was it Ghost Dad?
It goes there. You know, if you don't see your own reflection in the mirror, you're a vampire.
You should be wearing garlic around your neck.
Yeah, like in the Lost Boys. And Danny,
You say Danny. We know Danny got the 40-pound salt, rock salt in the trunk of his.
Facts.
No, I believe that there is a higher person, right? Someone who created mostly everything, or something can be created off of nothing. Like that, like the people would be like, "Well, I don't believe." Oh, then you believe a bunch of nothing happened to them. We came here. Oh, or the other thing is, oh, we evolved from monkeys or from apes or whatever. So why the fuck do we still have them around?
Exactly.
Oh, wait,
but
it's because they haven't evolved yet. My fault. They haven't got to that
yeah.
stage yet.
Wait, how we get to this now?
From that, because I'm not
Okay.
going to repeat everything y'all said or whatever.
No, it's what do you believe? Is what you believe.
I'm telling you what I believe, and I'm telling you what people don't believe.
About what, the monkeys?
No, like is like the people who are like, I don't believe in aliens, but I believe in angels and God and everything else. and then you ask them, if you, how do you believe in them, but you don't believe in like in aliens and other life forms? They're like, oh,
Exactly.
because I haven't seen them. Like I haven't seen them. You haven't seen angels and God either, but you believe in them.
They probably saw. Oh, we
So
saw it in
how?
a rock over there.
So
It
you
looked
think
like Jesus.
you're the only we're the only people out in the whole galaxy that exist.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't think like that, man.
The
You gotta
other
be
thing
open-minded.
is
But how will we know it's Jesus though if he comes back? How will we know?
They said that we will know.
they said when the seven seals is broken, that's how you know when
So the seven seals.
when
Where's
he'll be
that
back.
from? Supernatural?
Yeah, that sounds like
No,
supernatural
no, that's from
shit.
That's from Revelations.
Oh, all right.
The seven seals. Dante's Inferno.
But yes, they use it in
Dante's
Supernatural
Inferno.
though. But yeah, they use it in Supernatural. They use a lot
I
of
know they
the stuff
did.
that it is.
That sound like a supernatural term too.
But yeah, but they have on History Channel they have the shows and stuff that talk about it and stuff like that. But I do believe in ghosts. I think that like how they say like it could be two things. It could be when you pass that you stick around for a little while until you get reaped or whatever, or until you walk through the light or whatever, and then you serve your judgment to whatever it was. And then the other is that you just wanted to stick around and you didn't want to leave, so you're just stuck here now. And like over time, you just, I guess, turn to an asshole, and then you start fucking with people or whatever it is, or you turn bad or whatever it is that happens. How they say like sometimes if you when you take a photograph, sometimes something comes up on it that can be explained, or an image of someone or something, because it captures
Yeah.
it. That could just be a spirit that didn't want to leave or whatever. And like sometimes like they'd be like, oh, I gotta cleanse the house. It's just because the people who lived there that died there didn't want to leave. Or either that, or it can be like Carmelo said, they probably just don't know that they passed. Like
Or
the
they
others, like the
build a
movie The
house on
Others,
holy ground.
like the
The
movie The
others?
Others, where they're the dead
Yes.
ones, but they think that the real people are the ghosts
Yes.
and
That
stuff.
movie's
Except
good,
they're the
actually.
ones that pass. Now,
That's
what
the
gets
movie
a
with
little bit
Nicole Kidman.
tricky is I have read some of the other mythologies because I like them more, like the Greece mythology, the Norse mythology. I got like halfway through the Egyptian one. How they say that people get possessed and stuff like that, and they take it into do you believe that people get possessed? I think just some of them are fucking crazy people, and then some of them are that they are.
Yeah. That's what I think too. I think it is either or.
And then it's hard to define the like tell them apart, like from a crazy person to it actually happening.
You know, not to cut you off, like a lot of these documentaries that I've watched, or like these speakers, like they'll have an experience with you know an alien or whatever. Some of them, like the government will reach out to some of them and like feed them fake information to have them spread the
Steered
fake
off.
news within their community. You get what I mean? So like being like a double agent kind of. You know?
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, because some people do the seeing is believing. Some people will not believe it until they see it. Some people
Yeah.
go by that as well.
So yeah, so they have what was another theory that now that we were talking about that was they say that we have like underground bases. They call them dumbs, right? Underground, like underground military bases pretty much, and then that we've
Like bunkers.
there's aliens, there's aliens living underneath us or whatever, like reptilians and stuff. That's a popular theory by David Icke. I mean, you know, like it's kind of like he has all the ingredients, like you know everything fits, and then once he starts dropping like reptilians and shit like that, like it's like, all right, dude, like you had me, but now you lost me, you know.
Never had your car.
Never had your car. Word.
Yeah. So to say, so you believe that somebody could get possessed, or that's a like it could be
That's
or it can be, like, to determine what's true or not.
I don't
I
know,
think it's
man.
both. Yeah, I think it's both. I
You
think
think so?
you could like I think some people make it up and some people it's real. But a lot of it too is I think you gotta really, really believe in it to let that affect you
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Exactly. Like
I don't know. So
I
how do we know it's not some type of mental breakdown though?
it could be one of those, or it could just be. That's why it makes it hard.
Yeah. I mean,
Like to determine what's real or not. Like, is this guy just crazy? Because they are crazy people. But how can they tell if it's really possessed? Oh, they'd be like, oh, that because of the thing he's saying. But anybody could just be smart and just go crazy and just say what they know as well. So we don't
word.
know.
I
Yeah.
could,
Like I don't know what that one. But like they say, the demon is stronger than a regular ghost or spirit or whatever, because they can actually physically move stuff around than a regular spirit can. I don't. You know what? I don't even know. I could just be talking right now.
So from the thing is, the ghosts don't possess you. They
No.
they like do like that they move the little things or whatever. Like in those shows that I think they're fucking bogus. Those paranormal shows that they just be adding shit.
Watch Ghost Hunters.
yep.
Yeah, I do think that they can do certain things or whatever, but that those are just the regular ghosts and stuff like that. The demons are the ones that could possess you, and like they feed off the bad energy. They throw shit around. They make like your pictures fall and things like that to get like a reaction out of you, to get the negative out, to then to I don't know, have you or whatever, have a piece of your soul or
Yeah.
whatever it's gonna be.
So you believe when they record with the EVP that you could hear voices? You know that little thing that they use with the microphone.
I don't know, like
They say, "Oh, let's play that back. Let's play that back."
yeah, some of it could be like real shit, but then more than half they need to have a TV show. They're not gonna have it empty, so they just throw shit in there
Or,
to make it
or the
thing.
other one, or the other one's the EMF, the one that has the little meter to show there's something near you.
Yeah,
That's the other one that's popular.
like okay, I'm looking at lights. What is that gonna do for me?
They're trying to say that there's something there, or what they use the infrared cameras.
Yeah,
So Danny, who do you
Oh,
think are
there's a
making all
close
these crop
follower.
circles?
the crop circles,
Yeah.
The farmers.
the people who own them.
But these shits is massive, so they take. You're telling me they take all this time to make them, and like complex designs. I don't know if you've seen it. I've
So,
seen
I seen some
videos
of
on
them where
YouTube where
did you see where they tried it out and they made their own, but it took them like a while to make it, but they made it perfectly or whatever. Like
yeah,
you have those like that they just want it for the attention, and then they're the ones that some like it could have happened, but then like other people's like shit, it hasn't happened so long. Let me do this shit so they could believe like, oh, it happened here, so I could get my 15 minutes of fame and do that shit. Like, yeah, it could have happened, but then they could have never came back to do anything else. And then they just made shit up to do it. Like, who knows? Unless you're there,
Mel Gibson knows.
you can't really tell.
He did in the Signs, the movie, and they put the aluminum
yeah.
foil on
But
the
what
head.
about the chupacabra?
Chupacabra.
Man, that shit was a fucking deformed animal.
He said,
Yo,
I used to
nah,
wear
it
the
was
shirt.
"Yeah."
that shit.
Leave it to
That
the
shit,
people. They might want to name it a different gender.
He's a chupacabra.
the chupacabras.
Nah, but like there's always some unexplained stuff out there that we will never know unless you see it for yourself, and then you gotta tell somebody, and they're gonna believe you. That's the thing. If I tell you something that I seen a ghost, you're gonna believe me?
I don't know. Nowadays, there's a lot of people that belong in straitjackets, but they're out there. So now you could get away with a lot of stuff nowadays.
Is like it's like when you watch the what you call it, the last Avengers, right? It was like they go into the quantum realms. Who's not to say that we have beings living like in 4D? We can't see them because we're in the 3D world. So I think that's a possibility too. You know,
There's something like
um,
Stranger Things that they're in the opposite thing, like the opposite,
yeah,
the upside down thing.
something, yeah, something kind of like that. Yeah, that they can make tears like they're we can't
Like a
visit them, but
portal?
they can
Like
visit
a
us. You
portal?
know what I'm saying?
A portal, right?
Probably, but we won't be able to see the portal.
It's
Yeah.
like a
They will.
black
You know
hole.
what I mean? Because it's like 2D, right? 2D and 3D, kind of like that. If you live in a 2D world, you can't imagine 3D.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
All right. On that note, what's the final thoughts on this?
All right.
Chad.
Harry was
No,
beasting.
I was gonna say
Harry,
something
you
that
can go.
that wasn't my
Go
final
ahead.
thought. I was gonna say we always say that the aliens got better tech than us. What if we're the ones that got better tech and they don't have nothing to communicate with us? They got
We
worse.
don't. We
But how do
don't.
you know?
Nah, we don't, bro. Bro, I feel like we,
How do you
for
know?
some reason, I don't think we're the most advanced civilization. I don't think it,
Yeah.
man. I can't
Put
believe
it
in
this:
that.
if we have been visited by them, we can't
We
even
wouldn't
get
even
past
know.
Mars,
Exactly.
Yeah.
but
Exactly.
they
Like
can
But
we
how
reach
do
all
can't
the
even
way over here.
but how do we really know what we have? The government hides all
Yeah,
that
by
shit.
what they tell us anyway. We will never know. That's how come
yeah, they would.
as a subject that we will
Man,
never
people go
know.
crazy now. Imagine if they knew the real shit.
I agree, Danny. Some things I think that like
They don't have
people,
to know
the
everything.
public
They don't really have
should
to know
know.
everything, I think.
Yeah, man.
That's the thing too. Because
Yeah.
some people can handle it, some people
Bu-
can't.
Yeah.
I mean, mass hysteria.
But
So yeah, Chad.
but
So if you find out like today, like yo, there's aliens and they want to meet us, how'd you feel?
I don't want to meet
You think we'll
anybody.
believe you?
Nah, you have no choice.
Okay. Then I guess y'all better get the lube ready.
You get the Rough
You know,
Riders.
ET went with
Yeah,
the finger.
yeah.
ET did the finger, the poke of doom.
Yeah,
Yeah, facts.
finger was lit. Finger was white,
Yeah.
Oh shit!
But
poking them white
nah.
boys.
But
You
my
notice how
final
they was all white around here?
that's true. That is
No
true.
minorities was like, yo, fuck that.
You know, he would have got beat up in the hood.
Hell yeah. It would have been
Um
the other way around.
yeah, facts. I do my final thoughts are I don't think that it's possible for us to be the only living civilization in the entire universe. I don't even think like we're that advanced. Like I think we are very advanced, but I don't think we're that advanced.
That we know
So I
of.
do believe
We
that,
probably don't know.
yeah. So I do believe in aliens in some capacity. Um, and in terms of spirits, I 100% believe in spirits and stuff like that, man. And like I think Carmelo said a lot of it too. Like I do think a lot of it is your energy that you put out, like whether it be positive, negative. Like I 100% think that affects like your life, your being, and all different things. So what about you, Mello? What are your final thoughts on it, man?
Yeah, definitely aliens are real, man. And I was just thinking like they don't even have to come from outer space. What if I don't even know, like what if they're already here and they live
Like
there's
they
only
live,
so far down
like
we
they
could
live,
go
like the movie They
underwater.
Live, that they were living with us, and then you can see them with
Yeah.
the shades.
Well, I don't want to get that theory like that they shape ships and stuff.
But we don't
Maybe
know that
they
yet.
live underneath and
They
yeah, and they have everything they
they
need
like to
because there's
mold
only
people.
we can only go yeah, we can only go so deep in the ocean before we can't because of the pressure, right?
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
that. We can't drill through like solid soil all the way down because there's so many like the crust. You have all these
That's
barriers.
the core.
We can't really so yeah. So there's so much we don't know about what we have here. Like you know what I mean? And it's we want to think that there's nothing out there. I mean, there's definitely aliens, man. Like they're not the green ones like the like they depict on TV, and I think some of that they do it to like discredit it, right? Like here's like a little green dude with a big ass head, 3 fingers, like they make it look fake. Like how am that's not real. Like you look at it, that's not real. Like they should make it a little bit more believable. I think the movie Signs did a good job with how the aliens look. Like they looked yeah, because even what other movie had aliens? Because Independence Day. Like, see, like I couldn't imagine myself like imagining an alien like that. You know what I mean? Like that's a bit much for me. Like when I envision them some
Or like
like
the aliens, like
humanoid
the
type.
movie Aliens, like the xenomorphs.
Yeah, no, I don't believe that because it's kind of like I'd have to rewatch the movie, but it's like I have to see like their movements and try to see like if they're
That
smart
yeah.
enough.
The
You know
thing
what I
is,
mean? 'Cause
we may never know.
How,
It could look
how
like
about like the
anything.
Star Wars people, like from other galaxies, that they're like some of them are like blue or have like tentacles type thing, or like looking differently.
you see that's cool and all, but why do they have to look
Tentacles.
like us, sort of like 2 arms, 2 limbs, like fingers? Like why do they have to be exact? Like why? I don't know. I
Yeah.
think it's just we project the way we want them to see, and we want them to look. I mean, um, but they 100% they
Hey,
exist.
what's crazy? Out of all those theories that we have mentioned, what they might look like, we might never know, and one of those might be true, but we still
Yeah,
don't know. Like, which one did they get right out of all those?
yo,
Way
they
they
know. They
didn't
just don't want to
imagine
tell
them.
us. They know. They
So
just
they
don't want.
know.
So
Hmm.
and as far as spirits and ghosts and stuff like that, that's another absolute for sure for me. Been through personal experiences, and I grew up. You kind of grew up thinking stuff like that, you know. Not thinking it, but it's like cultural. Like you grow up believing it. Of course, you know some stuff they do on purpose to like scare you. Like
Yeah,
we have a few like the Llorona. Like we have in Spanish, we have a few of them that are like that they meant
like
to like,
they're like
scare you.
cultural ones,
Yeah,
like
yep. And the
like
Cuco,
culture
like
myths or something like that. Yes, at Kuko.
yeah, yeah, Cuco, yep. So
Every like race has their own thing, I think. Like,
yep.
their thing.
You have your customs and stuff like that. Like the whole I remember growing up, it was big. Everybody got baptized. They don't do that anymore. But I remember it was a big deal. Like when growing up, it was like when you turn one or whatever, everybody would get baptized. But now it's just
Yeah,
like as
that's
a
mostly
custom.
a
Yeah.
Catholic thing.
Yeah. Um. But even Catholics now,
I'm pretty sure we all
they
got baptized. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
this
sure
the,
we
the,
yeah.
all
the only
got
thing.
baptized.
The only thing now you
Yep.
have to baptize and do your communion to do it.
Yep. Yep. Because yeah.
That I
Um.
never did. The communion thing, I never did that.
Yeah. I didn't think they required it back then. Um.
Hmm.
So yeah. So that I do
But
believe in.
but to
Like
get married in the church, you have to do the communion thing, right?
Yeah,
now. Now they require
Yeah.
like they be wanting you to do all of that and
Okay.
be a part of the church or whatever.
yeah, that's if you're
Yep.
Catholic. But if you're
You got
Yeah.
Christian,
to
you
go
don't
to the
need it.
classes and
Yeah,
everything.
if you're Christian, you don't
Yep.
need it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
And you, Danny? Hmm.
What you was gonna say, Carmelo?
nah,
Yeah.
just that yeah, I believe in those energies and like we when we pass we really we don't pass, we just stay here like as energy. Like you can't get rid of energy. You know what I mean? It's just it recycles itself.
It's like they say there's always something to believe in to keep us sane or something. I don't know. They say you got to believe in something.
Yeah, pretty much. You could
Yep.
believe in me, Harry. Be like, what would Carmelo
I
do?
always believe in you.
It's like when you get like what's you like what's your essence like yourself. How people be like, oh, it's your heart, it's your brain, or it's your soul or whatever. But when people have heart surgeries, transplants, like they get a whole new heart and stuff, just they still themselves or
Yep.
whatever. The you itself is your brain. I know they've been showing that the people are like, oh, you could just get a new brain, or they've been showing the person that like they took his they're trying to transplant like a head transplant to another body or
Oh
whatever
hell no.
to see if they to see like a dying person because his body is failing him, whatever. If they transfer him over to to a different body, if he will still be the same or if will he live?
They doing
Nah, he'll
that for
still be
real?
dead.
Yeah,
Nah,
they're.
he'll still be dead.
I read that they were. I'm looking into it. My thing is, I think your yourself is in your brain because if that goes, that's where you go. That's where your personality, who you are, everything that you know. If your brain leaves or anything, you're not you anymore. Like
Yep.
look at
Just
like
ask
if you
Pinky
get
when the brain left.
like if you get Alzheimer's or something, like that's technically you that's leaving. So
Yeah, I can see that.
is your
Yeah.
soul in your brain or what?
Your soul.
I mean, that would be interesting if they experiment and the person's not the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't read how
Yeah.
far along
He's doing
was
some
it, but I just
Frankenstein
read that
shit.
they
That's some
were looking
Yeah.
Frankenstein
into
thing.
it. That they were looking
Stitching it
into it.
up.
Who
Yo, and
knows?
the pinky in the brain, they I heard a theory saying that that pinky's not real, that he's a figment of the brain's imagination.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't want to say I
Yeah.
seen the documentary, but I saw something on it. Yeah.
So you can watch
Oh,
that
shit.
hour and a half special on that.
I think
No,
it's
I've been
time
watching.
to,
Yeah.
time to end this on Pinky in the Brain.
Yeah, right.
You be picky, give me the brain.
Oh shit.
Thanks for listening. I'm not sure if maybe we'll revisit this or not, or if we have different point of views, or if you guys leave a comment and want us to keep going on it, or if you want us to go into mythologies and see what we know on each of them or what. But until next time.
All right, later.
Peace.